Welcome back, everyone. It's Abdallah here with another exciting episode of Mario Kart Tour Should You Pull. Today's episode is all about the brand new Wario Hiker. I'm a Wario, I'm gonna hike. Anyway, Wario's here, and on today's video, we're gonna showcase everything you need to know about this character and whether or not you should pull your hard-earned rubies on Wario. So welcome to the episode. If you guys didn't already take a look at our previous episode, look, that's me right there. Right? Anyway, this is our Rosalina Aurora episode where we showed you guys everything you needed to know about that. Now, this banner is still live as of the time we're recording, so make sure you guys go check this out. We got over 600 likes on it. Thank you guys so much for the support on it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And apparently, 600 of you guys did. All right, so let's dive into this character. We're going to go over the skills. We're going to go over the pull rates. We're going to go over all of the other things inside the banner. And of course, we're going to go over whether or not he's going to be useful for ranked mode. So stay tuned. Here we go. Experience the wonder of Vancouver's natural landscapes, but keep your eyes on the road. There we go. No distracted driving here. Wow, excellent. Wario Hiker's special ability is the Bob-omb Cannon. The favorite courses for this driver will include the third course of every cup. So that's the little cup bonus, little tour bonus that he gets there. So not too bad. All right. So you guys can see that there are three things in the pipe right now. You got the Wario, you've got this little jet ski, and a new parachute glider. And you guys can see over here that he is not going to appear in the future tour. And if you empty out the pipe, of course, by spending 450 rubies, you will absolutely get every single one of these, if you have the rubies. Let's dive in, right? So this is Wario. He's a character with his first alt. That's really great. Congratulations. They gave him the Bob-omb Cannon, which was one of the things that I was really hoping they wouldn't give him, considering the fact that the Bob-omb Cannon is the bottom on my tier list. It is not a good skill for scoring whatsoever. So, yeah, as far as his skill goes, it's a hard pass for me. But you know what? Let's see if he's good. Let's see if he can redeem himself with value here. All right. So his value is, look, it shows 6 right over here, but assumed value is probably going to be 5. Assumed value meaning Vancouver velocity right over here is probably going to be taken out during the next tour. So he's going to have 5 levels. So that's okay. It's no Peach Vacation. But anyway, secondaries, he's got 3, assumed value of 2 because taking away the Vancouver velocity. So is he good? Sorry, he's not. He's not that good. All right. Let's take a look at the other stuff in the banner, right? So we got the snow skimmer over here. Pretty cool, nice and themed. A little four-wheeler with like jet ski, little snow skis up front, cool. Greatly increases jump boost, which is a very good skill. I like that for points. And then moving on over here, yeah, I mean, assumed value of 3 to 4, not too bad. So it's not very valuable. Secondary, it's relatively valuable, but as of right now, now keep in mind, when we say assumed value, Nintendo has full control over every single value in the game. You can buy all these cool toys right now if you really want to, but will Nintendo actually give them enough value that you can play with these toys in the future? It seems highly unlikely. But anyway, until that gets changed, we'll see what happens. They did a really good job. I think that Nintendo did a good job last tour of all the people that spent like the $60 on like Ice Mario. They made him a little bit more valuable down the line, so that was really cool. So here's hoping they do more like that. Anyway, Mega Mushroom Plus, this is the Rainbow Starshoot. It greatly increases your chance of getting a Mega Mushroom. All right, that's really decent. I mean, I like that simply because you're never gonna get a Mega Mushroom in first place. So when you're front running to get score and to get coin frenzies, you're going to get a higher chance of getting a coin because it's not competing with the item slot. So that's kind of cool. But other than that, Mega Mushrooms are pretty garbage. So anywho, right over here, the top shelf is going to be 5 levels, an assumed value of about 4, taking away Vancouver velocity. Secondary, wow, secondary is not that great either. So anyway, there's that. So, do you like the the color of it, like the little outfit, the recolor? I do. I think it's amazing. I think it looks great. It's a recolored Starshoot from the other one that we got a long time ago. Anyway, so let's take a look at the odds of getting him. The odds of pulling on any of these characters are typically going to be 1%. And you guys can see in this particular banner that everything is pretty much standard fare, that what we're used to. There's not extra high-ends in there. There's nothing like that. So it's your standard copy-paste banner, copy-paste odds, and 1% pull rates on pretty much anything that's Spotlight. So give your luck a try if you want to. Other than that, we will notice that Rosalina Aurora is also in this banner, which is pretty cool. I don't know if that's been done before, but that's something worth noting. That if you want the small chance, the 0.1667 chance of getting Rosalina Aurora and Wario in the same banner, not saying it'll happen to you, but it is physically possible, you can absolutely pull on this banner and get both. Same thing with Ice Mario's there. Pauline has been added to the regular sets. And then that's pretty much anything that's notable. You're going to also see that you have the ability to get this light blue Birdo in this pipe over here. So that's interesting. So you can save like, what, 20 bucks? Give or take. You can also get the light blue Birdo cart, which is interesting. And you can also get the blue flower glider. And the reason why I mention that is because as of right now, for a limited time only, you can get the light blue Birdo pack for $19.99. Yes, you are paying for 45 rubies, and they're throwing in light blue Birdo. You gotta actually understand it that way. You're not paying 20 bucks for a character. You're getting the rubies. And then same thing over here for the light blue Birdo cart. You're paying 40 bucks for the 90 rubies. And the little extras. So anyway, let's take a look. Now that we've talked about those characters, let's take a look at ranked mode. Now, ranked mode is pretty interesting. I just reached tier 40, which was awesome, and I got a whole bunch of Rubies to celebrate that. So if you guys are really into ranked mode and getting a good amount of rubies, then by all means you care about this because it's a good source of rubies if you don't pay for rubies outright. Anyway, let's take a look and see how free-to-play friendly and or paywall this particular ranked cup is. So don't hold your breath. Check this out. All right, Neo Bowser City. So Neo Bowser City, awesome, right? A lot of you guys have Bowser right now, and Bowser Jr. Yes, you have them. But as of right now, they are gacha locked. Yeah, I don't think that... No, you can find Bowser. I think you can find Bowser in the coin shop. Anyway, regardless, you guys can take a look at the list. And then Clown Car, yeah, I've got one. And then these are some old Gold Pass rewards that we've had, and maybe some Halloween stuff. I don't know. But most likely you're going to be using Clown Car. And then Top Shelf is going to be a pretty gacha lock top shelf. You can get the Luma glider if you pulled early on Rosalina's banner. You can get that glider right over there, and it can help you out in this ranked cup, which is awesome, and I love that. I love that they included, if you pulled on first week, the toys that you got and the items that you got, you can actually play with them in the next one. So that's really good. But other than that, this Wario glider has been killer. So if you guys are sitting on any of these tickets, I would say Wario glider has been very valuable. I would say, honestly, spend them on the Wario glider and just get that thing up because the odds of you pulling another Wario glider out of the gacha are slim to none, so you might as well use your tickets on them. All right, Ghost Valley 1R. Over here, King Boo has been the king of this level. This level has been done, I don't know, maybe the exact same amount of times as Cheep Cheep Beach has, and it's so frustrating, this level, because it's so short and so many things can go wrong. There's a different path you can take, and then the AI can take different paths and mess you up. But anyway, I digress. You guys can see over here that the brand new Ice Birdo, or the light blue Birdo, is top shelf. So that's great, in case you don't have King Boo. King Boo, I got him grandfathered in. He was available on a paid banner as well. And you can get him in the gacha. And of course, Luigi's Mansion King Boo has some value as well. But the best character for this is absolutely regular King Boo, because he's got Lucky 7. So use him. And like I said earlier, the odds of you getting more King Boo are probably not very high. So use any kind of tickets that you guys buy in the shop and or get from Gold Pass rewards, and you guys should be all set. All right, so King Boo's good. Right over here, this top shelf is really interesting to me. It's the Halloween cart. You have some old Gold Pass rewards, and then you have this little baby kitty cart at the end there if you ended up pulling for it, and the Paratroopa thing. So I think that Landship is pretty good because Landship has arguably the best special out of all of these things. Jump Boost is not good, and then Rocket Start Plus. Yeah, Landship is probably the best out of this, and you can't pull that one anymore. So that's it's legacy. It's gone. So that's interesting. So I would go Landship, and then right over here, the Banana Glider is also a really good one. That also helps out. It's got a lot of value to it. But, of course, if you don't have it, then you can use any of these other ones. This one's some old Gold Pass rewards, and yeah, that's it. So you guys can see that Luma Glider is in second shelf. That's not too bad if you already have one. So Luma Glider has a little bit of value. Okay, so speaking of value, let's take a look at this. Vancouver Velocity R. This one is the real kicker, guys, and you guys are going to be floored. You guys are going to be floored at this one. The top shelf is only the people in the banner, so you are forced to pull if you want to stay competitive in this level. And that rubs me the wrong way. But you know what? See, I understand why they do that, and a lot of people don't understand why they do that. They do that to get you to spend the rubies, and once you spend the rubies, you're going to be more inclined to purchase more of them, and that's not a bad thing. The game is not catered towards free-to-play players. It's catered toward a mixture of people who want to spend money on the game, because if people don't spend money on the game, we don't have a game to play. That's just what it is. So, anyway, as you guys can see, that's what that is. Rant over, by the way. I accept it for what it is, and I understand it, but there's a lot of people that complain. Anyway, yeah, so it really doesn't matter what level you use on any of these guys. So if you have a level 2, level 3, those points don't matter. It's just really all about their specials. So if you have a good, I think King Boo would be really good for this one. Yeah, because he's got Lucky 7, so if you bust out a Lucky 7, that's 7 potential items for points. So that's decent. Anyway, so I would go pick King Boo. Right over here, take a look at this top shelf. Oh my gosh. Wow. So if you pulled on the pipe previously, you have access to the little cosmic aurora blue comet tail from Rosalina's banner. And now you have access to this snow skimmer, which gives you guaranteed entry into top shelf. And then of course, if you bought the Birdo pack, you now have access to the top shelf over here. And this one was, I don't know, maybe like a paid thing a while ago. Anyway, that top shelf is really intense. So the macaroon cart, even the second shelf over here is also pretty intense. Like, that's some gold pass stuff. So like, if you're not a gold pass like holder, if you don't subscribe to that, it's way harder. Anyway, and then look at this. Look at this though. Oh my gosh. So that star shoot is right there. So this entire cup right here is 100% based on you guys emptying out that pipe and getting all the entire spotlight, because that's exactly what top shelf is. Or buying the Birdo pack and the $40 Birdo pack, and you'll be pretty much entered into a majority of it. But wait, there's more. This secondary shelf is so intense as far as gliders go. You guys can see that none of these gliders are available just regularly. You had to have pulled on banners and or redeemed your gold pass rewards. So you guys can see over here that your best bet, if you're not spending on this banner, is to go through, burn through the entire cup within the next couple days, and redeem your gold pass rewards if you guys drop the $5. It's worth it, because then you have access to at least something that you can bring to the table with combo bonus ×2 and combo boost time. But other than that, you're stuck with all of your gliders on the bottom here, and that's going to be really rough. So you're going to have to take a look and see. If you don't have gold pass, you're going to have to see which one is your best glider and the one that is going to give you the highest level. So for me, I would be more inclined to use this lightning glider, because it does give a lot more of the 20% combo time, but it's not, you don't think it's 20% because you're using it right here. Well, I mean, it may be like stock 20%, but it's not like boosted combo time, and it's not double boosted or big combo boosted. So anyway, so long story short, Vancouver Velocity R is a pretty paywalled cup. You know what? No tiptoeing around it. That's what it is. But that's how the game operates. And if you're not used to that by now, then you gotta wake up. That's how the game is, man. Anyway, so should you pull for Wario Hiker at the end of the day? I don't know. It's a really hard one to say. I would say go through your runs like I always do. Go through your runs. See how you score without the Wario over there. Keep in mind, sleeper strategy is always a thing where people will just play on the last day within the last couple hours and get their scores, so that you can't necessarily, you know, come back in the ranks. So I would say play your runs. If you feel like you have a really, really high score and you're going to destroy the competition, then go for it. But I really only think that this character will be useful for this tour only, as of right now. Of course, hindsight is always going to be 2020, and we're going to say, oh, Wario Hiker is going to be great in XYZ tour. What were you talking about? No, but like for right now, he's not worth it. The fact that he has the Bob-omb cannon is just really hot garbage, and that is the worst item in the game. Even worse than Bubble. Yeah, I updated my tier list, and I put it on the very bottom. So I don't really like it for scoring, but I mean, maybe for online multiplayer, if and when that ever comes out, I mean, that can be okay. But you're better off just saving your rubies, man. You're better off saving your rubies. I would say, if you're gonna do anything, just go over here to this Rosalina banner. She's easier on the eyes, and her Ice Flower ability is way better. So I think if you're gonna spend on anything, do the Rosalina one. Anyway. That's all I got for Wario, guys. He's a pretty interesting character. I don't think he's worth it. I'm definitely not going to pull. I'm going to stick it out. Whatever. I made tier 40. If I drop a tier, who cares? Like, it doesn't really mean that much to me. But that's just what it is. Anyway, guys, I can sit here and talk about Wario Hiker all day, but we're not going to. Good luck with your pulls. Let me know in the comments. Did you guys pull for Wario Hiker? And if you did, how many rubies did you pull? And what did you get out of the pipe? I can't wait to read all those comments in the comment section below. And if you didn't pull for Wario Hiker, let me know the reasonings why. Did you agree with everything I said in the video? Are you just gonna try to hold out until the next tour? Because keep in mind, this is the second week. And in about a week from now, we're gonna get a brand new tour. So holding on to these rubies is probably a better idea. But you know what? Your rubies, your choice. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure you guys are all on board with subscribing. Become a member if you guys would like. We've got some playlists on screen over here. Definitely take a look at them. And other than that, have a great rest of your day. And again, good luck on your pulls if you decide to do so. Take care.